Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Sam the SLB, and alongside me today is the man behind the Twitter Wrestling's Voice of Reason, Scott, as well as the third man, the man in black himself, Ethan. We're coming from above the ring, Ship It Studios premier wrestling podcast, covering all things from AEW worldwide, coming to you Friday morning, full gear weekend. Guys, it's been a while. It's been a bit. The three of us have been on a show.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. What's a dish out? I don't know, a couple $100,000 to get those rights.
Right? Yeah, that's all right. Yeah. We'll just get slapped by YouTube. It's fine.
We just need Mr. Khan to
Tony Khan.
20 Khan.
Khan.
Maybe well, I don't know. Maybe one of us is going to be that magical signee that's going to be appearing at Full Gear. So we'll see what happens.
We will see, guys. It is Full Gear weekend. It is the last. Well, I can't even say last pay-per-view anymore. The second to last pay-per-view, the last of the big five for 2023 already. You said something, Ethan. I missed that for a minute.
I said 12 as a joke.
I know, yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Almost. We get that deal, we might have 12. But it's Full Gear weekend. So far, we have a small card. We still have Rampage and Collision to happen. So who knows? As we know, Tony Khan might add another 30 matches going into Saturday night. It's a Saturday pay-per-view. We're going to be up hoping for the full show. I do this thing where I pass out by 11:30 because I'm just tired. Guys, let's talk about the show as a whole. How are we feeling going into this one?
Ethan, go ahead. You give your thoughts first tonight.
Thank you. There's some matches I'm super excited for, like K-Man Swerve, and then Orange and Moxley, MJF and Jay White. I mean, I hate the belt stealing gimmick, but I'm pretty excited for them. I like both guys. The Golden Jets Young Bucks actually might be a banger. Honestly, I mean, Omega's had two of them already with the Young Bucks, but some of them I just don't care. There's some matches I don't give a fuck about, if I'm being honest. Your turn, Scott.
Well, this obviously might come as a surprise to a lot of people, especially those who've been watching us for a long time. I am actually behind. Since we stopped doing the live tweeting, I've rediscovered what evenings are like again. So wrestling has kind of been on a little bit on the back burner. But I will be completely caught up before Full Gear. I have a really good idea of everything that's going on tonight. So I mean, I'm still going to continue my hot streak that I am on right now. We'll talk about the points in a little bit, but yeah, it's been refreshing to take a step away, but this will I think will be a good card as long as like Sam said, they don't add another 30 matches. But knowing Tony Khan, we're probably going to get another 6 between, Rampage and Collision.
And they're going head to head with SmackDown, by the way. Collision is.
Yeah. Rip to them because SmackDown's still going to pull their 2.5 million, especially going into Survivor Series, which we will talk about next week.
Yes, we will. I think this will be a good show. I'm going to go back to All Out, where we had All In, and All In I thought was a pretty solid card, and then we're like, there's no way they can have. I go, All Out is going to be just hot garbage because they're just putting it right behind another pay-per-view. There's really no build-up. And I think when we watched it, I think the consensus was it was probably better than All In. Just the way, looking, not that All In was bad. All In was good. It was fun. It was a good show. But All Out, they looked at, the whole issue that happened at the beginning of the show and we're like, no, we got to make sure that we're strong. Yep. So they did that. So I think after seeing that, the card might look a little underwhelming, but like anything, there is hope that this could even be better than All Out.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? So before we get into it, a couple of things. Points are on the line. We're getting towards the end of the year. We had a stipulation where we were going to do the ship it in the bank, and the card had to be called that we would be calling it by year's end. And if you haven't seen the video, go onto our YouTube channel. The champ, Mr. Zach, has called out the rest of the Ship It brand. because he has nothing better to do but sit there on a cruise, and tell us that the next event for Impact, if I'm not mistaken, Ethan, is it the next one?
Final Revolution, baby.
That will be our Ship It in the Bank. The three of us will make picks for that. I don't know. Maybe we'll do a show. Maybe we'll do like a live stream, just talk about it. And then, Ethan will give us all the results because, time and everything. So,
yes, I watch a lot of wrestling. Disclaimer: leave me the fuck alone.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. It's fine. Like,
not you two. I got fans. I seen people like, you watch a lot of. Yes, I do. Leave me alone.
That's why Ethan is with us.
But it's funny that you talk about a live stream. I think I know. Also, very happy that TNA is coming back starting next year. Nothing against Impact Wrestling, but TNA just has it flows better off the tongue, and they have so much more history. So I'm very happy that they're back. I might even try to see if I could find a way to maybe dive back into that again. But I have a I don't know, love-hate relationship with TNA, but it's like I get into a mood where I want to watch TNA again or Impact back then, and then I fall off of it. And so we'll see what happens. This might be a good time to jump back in.
We had a good 6 to 9 month where Scott and I were watching WWE, AEW, and Impact.
Yep.
And it was a good time. But that is the Ship It in the Bank. We will be talking about that later on.
What are you going to say about live stream, Scott? Sorry.
No, I was just saying. I think that actually might be a fun idea to do a live stream for that show before it happens. I know it. I believe you said it's going head to head with NXT's Deadline, so
yep.
It'll be We'll we'll see what happens when it comes to that. But
final Deadline Revolution, everybody.
There we go.
So Champ has made up his mind. Once again, he's not here. So let the crap talking commence. Right, folks. As we know, we're all going to go through this. We have 9 matches as of right now. If there are matches decided or that are created after this recording, we will post them. We will have them so everyone can see them. So, guys, let's go right into it. A little bit to talk about. MJF making the ballsy call, opening and closing the show. Pre-show, MJF and to be announced taking on the Guns for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles. Who wants to go first on this one? We don't have a chance. Oh, right. Okay, Ethan, let's go.
All right. This one's easy. I don't care about this match. I like both guys, but I don't care. Ring of Honor stuff, stay on Ring of Honor. MJF's rotating with Samoa Joe, and I think Kingdom wins them from MJF and somebody at Final Battle.
I would.
I've been saying this for fucking months.
You do. Yeah, that's very true. You have. It wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, I
Adam.
I fully believe that Kingdom will be the next actual ROH tag champs again. And you in that damn ring light, I swear to God.
You know what?
The cord got stuck on my chair.
Are we gonna go on a clean sweep on that one? We on a clean sweep there?
Yeah, I think MJF's gonna take this too. Honestly, I mean, I love the Guns, especially their theme song. I don't know what it is, but it fits them. It's just so simplistic, but it's so nice to hear. I don't know. I'm just weird, but whatever. I think the Guns will. I think the Guns will give them obviously a good fight. We'll probably see Juice also getting involved because he has to. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Samoa Joe as his tag partner, and MJF's going to win.
And then he's going to lose to the Kingdom. I'm going to keep saying that till this happens.
I know. You're just going to will it into existence, and I'm all right with that.
What did the part-time drunkie champ say?
He also picked MJF.
I think it's going to be I'm going to say the same thing. Wouldn't it be interesting, though? Kingdom win the belts, right? And then Roddy wins the Ring of Honor title.
Yes, please. Let's go.
Now, and then maybe that's when something happens where it's like Adam Cole by himself. We didn't, you weren't around for us when we needed you. We give two, shits about you. MJF does what MJF does, and then you got Cole. So now he's, Cole's in the middle of both titles. I don't know. I'm just spitballing.
There's a fake TV title, so I mean,
that's true.
Mike Bennett can wiener punch
I
his
think
way.
Roddy going after the TV title, starting off, would be great, and then trying to trade up to get the ROH championship.
You know what? Put Mike Bennett in the TV title. He can wiener punch his way there. Oh, come on. Everybody knows the wiener punch t-shirt. Buy it on AEWshop.com.
That's true. That's true.
Actually, Christmas. So let's move on to match number 2. Shida taking on probably the greatest women's gimmick I think this company has seen. Hikaru Shida taking on Timeless Toni Storm for the AEW Women's World Title. I'll just run in front of the train. Tony's taking this. Tony's character has been so timeless, if you will. Just everything about it. I loved, and Scott, I'm going to, again, I know you're not really, don't really care about spoilers at this point, but I forgot who walked up to the door this week on Dynamite. They knocked on her door. Luther opens it up and it immediately cuts to black and white.
Right, man.
The door shuts, back to color. RJ City knocks on it, goes from color to black and white. It's just like everything about her. Oh, it was what's her name from Stardom who just got signed.
Martha May, yeah.
Martha! It's Mariah, Scott.
Whatever. So, I'm behind. I told you. Martha.
So I don't know. There's something about this. And I love Shida as champion. Shida's great, but I think Tony, right place, right time. And if you don't pull the trigger now.
Right. Yeah. No, I'm completely on board with that. I have a feeling that Mariah is gonna get involved and allow Tony to win the championship. That rivalry eventually in its own right is going to be timeless. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think Tony's also gonna win the title again.
Why do you gotta do my girl Shida like that? But I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna make it 3-0. No, but I mean, I hate this.
I know.
Like, I like both. Like, Shida just won the title, and we're gonna be like, TK's like, all right, thanks, Shida. Now give it back.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Fuck you. They've
been playing hot potato with the women's title for a little while now. So, I mean,
I'm going to go with Storm. I think, like Sam said, I think Mariah Scott.
Yes, not Martha. Mariah.
Mariah May. By the way, people who haven't seen her work, go watch her in Stardom. She was phenomenal there. Sorry. Anyway, Matt Turner could verify that. Yeah, I think Mariah May gets involved somehow and like screw Shida over, and I think Storm takes. I think she'll be the second 3-time champ. Yes, yeah, because Shida won it 3 times.
Yeah, but Shida was the first. Yep.
Yeah, it would be a good match. Don't get me wrong, but I think Tony takes it.
Yep.
Who does Zach pick?
Zach also picked Tony Storm, but I think I might I have a feeling that the next one is where the division's going to happen.
Correct.
Next match we have Sting, Darby Allin, and the rated R superstar Adam Copeland taking on Christian Cage, Luchasaurus, and Nick Wayne. There's something I think I've said this a couple of times, but for some reason, out of anyone who's ever jumped ship, Adam Copeland for me still is so surreal for some reason. And maybe because his whole career has been WWE. So, but I'm excited. Anyone want to go first on this one?
I'll take this one. Sting's not losing until his final match. I'm calling it. It's just they're not going to do it. And I don't think they're going to give Copeland a loss also. So,
no.
Sting, Darby, Adam taking it all the way.
Oh, wrong Adam.
I can't wait. Talk about that for a second. I cannot wait for Roddy to do that. And you have Adam Page, Adam Copeland, and Adam Cole all go, what? Just yell at the same time. I just want it to happen once. That's all I want.
Like Ethan Page, Brian Cage, Christian Cage, all in a steel cage.
Yes. On Rampage.
So I am going to agree with you on that one. It is Copeland's first pay-per-view.
Yep.
Unless they want to do some wacky stuff. Come on, my mouse isn't working. Unless they want to do something wacky, I don't see it happening. Sting, I agree with you. I mean, obviously he's gonna, retire to Ric Flair at Revolution. He just got signed. Who better than an up and coming talent like Ric Flair?
That's the oldest rookie I ever heard in my life.
Well, I mean,
so
I
think it's I think there's 2 out of 3 reasons why they're not losing this one.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
I take it Zach's opposite. I want to hear Zach's pick before I pick.
Well, Zach picked the wrong people, right?
Yeah.
He just picked the wrong people because he's wrong. He's a losing champion.
Yeah, he's a part-time champ. He doesn't know what's going on.
No, he's like New England right now. No, just
all right, Sam. Too soon.
He did pick Christian Cage, Luchasaurus, and Nick Wayne. And the only argument I could make there,
if Darby gets pinned,
yeah, but even still, how many multi-man tag teams has even Sting lost?
None. He's undefeated, completely across the board.
So I think, and we can all make this assumption now, Sting does not lose until, like you said, he retires.
Yep.
He has had the best Legends career in AEW.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, so he's wrong. So, Ethan, you want to join the wrong team or you want to be right?
Oh, no, I'm picking... oh, crap, I can't say fellow Canadian because there's 2 Canadians in this match. I'm going to go... No, I agree with both of you. Like, what's Adam Copeland saying Darby? I think Adam pins Nick Wayne or Luchasaurus. Christian's not taking the pin. I think the Dinosaur or Nick
probably
Wayne.
Nick Wayne. Probably
it's
Wayne.
probably gonna be Nick. Yeah, and like
he's...
the only way I see Sting losing is like the retirement match.
Right. Yeah. Like whoever he's gonna face, he's not gonna win. I can almost guarantee that. Sting will go out on his back.
Now, if Sting wasn't in the match, I probably went with Zach.
Probably. Yeah. Exactly.
But since Sting's and obviously like Sting's not losing, honestly.
Yeah.
Now, if they were the way I could, if like maybe Darby gets pinned,
right?
But honestly, I can't see. I'd be shocked. Honestly, Sting loses, not getting pinned, just loses on side. But I'm gonna go with Copeland, Emo Kid, and Sting.
Yeah. Makes sense.
All right, and I'll be honest with you. Actually, so far the matches that we've talked about, I'm pretty interested in. The next one, Cassidy and John Moxley for the international title. I'll hop in on this one. I think this is Moxley getting the belt back. I mean, he lost the belt because of his concussion. Cassidy got it back because honestly, Cassidy held this belt like it's no man's business. So I think whatever they want to do with Moxley, they're going to continue. So Moxley's getting this belt back, bar none.
Ethan?
Oh shit. All right, I'm bringing the wheel back. Give me Scott. You take your pick. I'm still thinking. Go ahead.
All right.
Yeah, take that.
Zach also did pick Moxley. Same as Sam. I am going to say that Orange Cassidy is going to retain. Orange needs to beat Moxley. He needs to do it. Now, this could be where I lose, and I'm completely okay with that. But I can see the bigger picture here. I can see that Moxley doesn't need this mid-card title. He doesn't. No. He needs to be going for the main title. I can definitely see this being a big thing for Orange Cassidy. I know, like I said, I am a little behind, so I've probably missed some promos and whatnot. But I don't know. I just have this feeling that just the last thing that I saw where Cassidy was just like, I need to beat you. Like, I just have to. Like, this title doesn't mean anything unless I beat you. I feel like that's motivation enough for him to finally get over the hump and beat Moxley.
Well, Scott just convinced me to take Orange Cassidy.
See, this is why I wanted to go last.
Hey, now. No, well...
Ethan's trying to cheat his way into another win.
Bro, I don't even have a win. I'm all tied.
That's what I'm saying.
No, but like I would see this is one of the matches I wouldn't be mad like either way.
Yeah.
Honestly. Like yeah, honestly, I don't know. Does Moxley really need this title?
No.
Like
Just to
I
pad
think
his stats,
well,
essentially.
right. Well, I like how Cassie was like, well, I'm not really ashamed until I beat Moxley, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Cassie, but I would not be mad. This is one of the matches I would not be mad either way, honestly. If Moxley wins, I mean, okay, whatever. I mean, I'll have lost the point, but I'm not. But honestly, he don't really need it if I'm being honest.
Right.
So I'm gonna go with Cassidy.
You know what would be really cool, and this is not going to happen due to the timing of everything. But if this was not MJF's reign, you're right. Mox is a main eventer.
Yep.
It would be cool if MJF didn't have the title if Moxley had it right now.
Right.
And I bring this up, and I don't know if you know where I'm going with this, Scott, but everyone in the Shield would be a world champion at the same time.
Again.
That would be awesome.
You know, just something I was thinking about. I'm like, that'd be kind of cool.
That would be.
Here's one that I'm like low key. I'm like, this could be a banger. Hangman Adam Page taking on Swerve Strickland.
Texas death match.
Texas death match, yeah. Let's do some wrestling math. How many times have they fought each other already?
This be the twice. Second time.
This would be number 2, yeah.
And who won the first time?
Swerve.
Right.
I'm going Hangman. I just
Damn, it's gone.
I'm sorry. They need to tie it up, and then they're gonna have a third match, which I don't know what you can do what's worse than the Texas death match besides
blood and guts.
No blood and guts. Oh yeah, one-on-one blood and guts match.
No,
a steel cage match.
With weapons.
With weapons, that's right. But yeah, I'm just going Hangman. I think this is Sam, you're right. I think this actually could be if they do it, this could be match of the night.
It was match night in Wrestle Dream, so yeah, I can see it.
I'm like, sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead, Sam. You start talking.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't. This is tough because I could see it either way. I could see it where, Hangman gets. I mean, it's a Texas death match. I mean, he's supposed to be the Southern boy. He's the cowboy, so he would have the advantage here. Logistically speaking.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I wouldn't be mad if Swerve won. And now Hangman's like, he's coming to my home and he's defeated me. Like, what do I need to do to finally, put him to rest?
Yep.
So it's really tough. And I think the determining factor, and Scott, I'm with you. Where do you go from Texas Deathmatch?
Right.
It almost feels like this should have been the last.
Correct.
Parking lot, bro.
I think maybe the only other thing that might top this would be like a Buried Alive match, like what Jungle Boy and Christian did. Like that might be your final battle, no pun intended, for these two. But
I am going to say this is so tough because again, logistically speaking, because it's a Texas death match, I would want to say Hangman. But because I like to see interesting outcomes, I'm not talking about the pay-per-view. I'm talking about us. Because so far, there's a lot of overlap.
Yeah.
So, for the argument's sake, and to make it interesting, I'm going to pick Swerve.
Ooh, all right.
There's a Swerve for you. Because I swerve when I drive. Because that's safe.
Now if Swerve wins, or no, wait, if Heyman wins, he gets his heel prints down as weed. By the way, Scott, that was a real problem from Heyman last time. By the way, he roasted Swerve.
I can't wait to watch that. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
I'm not gonna tell you everything he said. I'll let you listen to it. But all right, here's a stat for you. You know how many Texas death matches Heyman's won?
I don't know.
Sam, what was that? Was that 0?
Yes.
You're wrong. 3.
Shit.
Has he been in 3?
He's beat Adam Cole.
Uh-huh.
Lance Archer.
Okay.
And Moxley.
Has he been in 3, or are there others outside of that one?
He's been in 3, but there's been others outside. But
I'm talking AEW. So okay, so it is in his favor right now.
Yeah.
Right, I'm not changing my vote.
All right, this is Evan. I mean, Swerve went to his home. I mean, if fuck it. Another tough. This is gonna be another one. I won't be pissed off who wins. I'm gonna go with Scott. I'm going with him, but they gotta have a third. match.
Yeah.
Here's a hot take. Well, not really a hot take, but Swerve's gonna be world champion the next couple years.
Oh yeah, I can definitely see that. Absolutely. And I believe Zach also picked Hangman. So we have a clean, almost a clean sweep, but 3 out of 4.
Stands by himself.
All right. Golden Jets, Young Bucks. Let's I'm gonna hop in on this one. Again, I think this could go either way. And I don't know what their plans are outside of this match. But Kenny's the only one who it's really Jericho in the Bucks. And Kenny's just like, no, we're just, we're good friends. We're helping each other out. I'm calling the Bucks are going to win this. Because Kenny's like, no, these are my friends. These are my friends.
Right.
These are my friends. And yes, we've never seen the Elite broken up. But imagine, like, Kenny's been like the neutral party in all of this. But now the Bucks come and see, we beat both of you. We beat, they might get under his skin. And you know what? That was one time. And my head wasn't in the game correctly. Because I was thinking of it as my friends, not my opponents.
Right.
Young Bucks are winning, but it's going to, get Kenny like amped up for a follow-up.
It's going to cause cracks. I do like the stipulation in this match, though, because if the Golden Jets win, they get the Young Bucks tag title match. They get the opportunity. But if the Bucks win, the Golden Jets have to disband. They can never tag again. I like the Golden Jets here. I don't think the Bucks should be anywhere near the tag titles right now. I don't think they need it. And I would love to see some animosity between Kenny and the Bucks. I like the fact that maybe the Elite is in a little bit of trouble, like legitimate trouble. Because now Hangman's back with the Bucks. Obviously, the stuff with Swerve is its own thing. And they even said they're not mad at him for it. I would not be opposed to maybe having more of a heelish Jericho and Kenny Omega. I'd like to see how a heel Kenny would work without Don Callis.
And with Kenny.
And with Jericho. See the havoc that those two could cause.
All right. Ethan, man.
Oh, goody. Always picking the tough ones, eh? I go? Yeah. Do I go with the fellow Canadians or do I go with the Young Bucks? Let's see. Oh, fuck. Why does this get harder and harder?
That's what she said.
You beat me to it.
Scott. Wow, Scott. You outbeat the dirty joke master. You out Sammed. Anyway,
I was thinking, I'm like, nope, let's stay on point here. Let's stay on point.
Nope.
I think I'm gonna Sam, you said Young Bucks, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna agree with you because I think Kenny turns on Jericho during the match.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hey, he said they're best friends, so I mean, and Jericho's picking fights with them. So I think I'm gonna go. I would not be mad though if Golden Jets do win. I mean, they're Canadian. Anyway, but I think Kenny turns on Jericho during the match.
And not the other way around?
Damn it, Scott.
I'm just saying. I mean,
I can't see it too, but I kind of prefer.
Okay.
But
Scott and I like to look at wrestling like one of those choose your own adventure books.
Exactly.
It could go any way.
Yeah.
The opportunities are endless.
They didn't even talk about. I like how they won the Fatal 4-Way tag match at Wrestle Dream.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't even talk about the fucking contendership until like last week.
Right. Yeah.
Now I would not actually mind going Jets holding the titles if they do win. By the way, some of these matches I don't care who wins because I'll be happy either way. But point wise, I'd be mad. But match wise, whatever. But oh shit. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Young Bucks just to be safe. I think Omega turns on Jericho.
All right. Well,
who did the part-time champ Zach Lesnar pick?
He actually agreed with me. Said the Golden Jets.
Oh, splitting them in.
Right. So,
Hey, it's Team Rising Sun versus Team ATR.
so hopping down this match, I'm very intrigued. I think things are going to come to a head here. The TBS Championship 3-way match: Statlander, Hart, and Blue. I don't. I'll let you guys pick first on this one because I'm really not sure. But I think this is where Blue aligns with Julia.
Who does Sack pick?
Zach picks Statlander to retain. I'm going to jump in first. Kind of going off of that, I think Julia Hart wins the TBS Championship with the help of Sky Blue.
Ooh.
All right. All right, that's a good pick. That's a. You know what? I'm gonna follow suit, and to add to that, because I was thinking about it, because I'm like, maybe Sky Blue gets it, and maybe she does, and then upsets everybody. But Julia Hart has had this winning streak going on for a while, and she lost, I think, once.
She lost to Statlander when it was a 1-on-1.
Wrestle Dream, yeah.
Yeah.
So now it's gonna be pretty much a 2-on-1, I think. So the house always wins, folks.
Do you think Nine Go shows up?
You know, I was just thinking that in my head. I was just like, I would not be surprised if Willow shows up.
Watch this. Here's my pick. Julia Hart and Sky Blue and Willow helps out. Julia wins.
Okay.
Willow got sprayed in the face too.
She did. It's funny. Like that. I kind of like how they're doing it with this. Like Willow got sprayed, but she doesn't seem to be. She was a little like less like excitable, like she always is. But now she seems to be back to her normal. But Sky Blue has just gone completely like dark, and I actually really enjoy that. I think she's
Scooby Doo dark.
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting because if you, as Scott, when you play catch up, you'll know. I mean, you've probably already noticed where Sky was very bubbly, and it's like every episode she's less and less bubbly.
Yes, and the eye makeup's getting deeper and deeper and deeper.
Yeah, so it's like down here. It's like down to her cheeks. But what Nine before we move on to. I just want to talk about the House Black in a sec because I think that's the next one before the main event. I found when Willow got sprayed, did you know she's got more, not vicious per se, but like more like, all right,
she's more aggressive.
Aggressive. That's the word it's looking. Like basically, like, all right, you know what? Fuck this. I'm beating the shit out of you.
Yep.
That's the Willow I want to see. I mean, I like Willow anyway, but I want to see more of that. I want to see her like, you know what? I'm tired of being Mrs. Happy, go positive girl. I'm ready to whip some fucking ass.
Yep.
I think I can see that, but I mean, who knows? But I do like the Sky Blue. I think Sky Blue does eventually. You're like, fuck this. I'm going.
Yep.
And Joey's been impressive. Like, I mean, like Sam said, the only loss was Chris, but I like Chris and the tile. I don't know. I've been kind of impressed, but kind of not at the same time. I don't know. I've got mixed feelings right now with the TBS title.
Sometimes, and this is a thing that I think happens with a lot of baby faces. And look, there's a reason why Hulk Hogan was as good as he was, because a lot of people, I think it's easier to be a champion when you're a heel.
Yep.
Because your end goal isn't to be like, you know, Superman. You know, you're not going to be, you know, the biggest thing in the world. You know, Hulk Hogan is the only person I can think of who had multiple babyface reigns. And I know it was a different time. It was like, almost, you know, 35, 40 years ago. But nobody's been able to emulate that. There's even Hangman. You know, the Hangman story getting the title, we were invested in for 3 years.
Yeah.
And then you got the title and you were like,
Yeah. You
know, maybe, I mean, The Rock was an anti-hero, so you can't even consider him a face.
Yep.
What's Stone Cold?
Yep.
You know, maybe John Cena?
But most of the crowd hated him. It was only the women and the children that liked him. I think maybe Seth Rollins right now is having a really good run as a face champion.
Yeah. But
that's one reign. You talk about Hogan have multiple reigns across his career. So
yeah, where, you know, he would come out and the building would pretty much like fall apart.
Explode, yeah.
But that's, I think, the thing with like someone like Statler. So Jade Cargill, you know, I don't know what she was trying to be, but I know a lot of people didn't like her.
Well, she was just trying to be that bitch.
Yeah, he's trying to be that bitch.
Cut the shit. Cut the shit, Sam.
My buddy Rob, absolutely, he just despised her. Like top
Who,
bottom.
Who, Chris or Jade?
Jade.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
Like,
I thought we were talking about Chris.
No, he did not like her at all. Like a legitimate. He's like, I don't think she's good at all. But
I can see arguments about that, but I like Jade.
But again, she was like a heel. I think if you aren't good in the ring and you're a heel and you're a champion, it kind of works. Like, well, guess what? I get the fucking belt.
Right.
What are you gonna do about it? Where if you're a face, you got to be the right person to have that belt.
Yeah.
You got to be the right person. So yeah, Statlander, we were so excited when she got the title, but it fizzled.
It fizzled right quick, yeah. Because I remember, like, I like Jade, but her top ring was getting so fucking boring. Towards it, I'm like, please lose this goddamn title.
Yeah.
And then when Chris came out, I'm like, yes, finally, let's go. And then, like, I mean, Chris had some good matches, but
yeah. It's like at least with Jade, like she tried to develop a storyline with it, and you were waiting for someone to beat her. With Chris, it's like,
You almost forget she has the belt.
She hasn't defended in a while because, like, she's getting. I mean, I get she's part of the story, but like, she's coming to Sky Blue Days, guys. She's like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah,
that was so awkward. By the way, last week, that's Sarah. Oh, breaking news, by the way, Sarah, the Full Gear pre-show is an hour and a half. So
hour and a half.
Yeah,
here comes 6 more matches.
Gosh, it's like WrestleMania 33 all over again. So, Ethan, Julia Hart, was that the choice?
Yes.
Okay, so I kind of missed that.
Oh,
so
yeah,
I want to make sure.
Yeah, Julia Hart, because I said Willow and Sky were gonna. The female.
Would it be weird if it was the other way around, where Willow was the one who turned? That'd be some weird WWE, like, booking potentially.
No, we're not doing the Big Show heel turn. Come on.
Oh God.
Right.
Sorry, Paul White.
The next match, we have champions Ricky Starks and Big Bill taking on LaFaction and Gabinable, FTR and Kings of the Black Throne for the AEW World Tag Team.
I'll go first on this one, Kings of the Black Throne, because I want to see House Black of every title, and Brody King deserves that title. So is Malachi Black, and put them in the Continental Classic, please. My kayfabe cousin. Oh wait, who did Zach pick for the TBS title?
He picked Statlander.
Oh, sorry, I forgot he went first. Yeah, but I'm going Kings Black. I like Ricky Starks, Big Bill, but WWE shit. And FTR, they don't, like you said with Young Bucks, they're got like, they don't really need. I like FTR, but they don't need titles right now. LFI, I'm gonna be honest with you, they don't. Excuse me. I think Rush should be out of this match. I'd be like in the world title picture. Now if it was Price versus Rizzo, okay, maybe they have a better shot, but Rush needs to be in the world title. You know what? Actually, fuck him. Or international title. Give him the international title.
I would be all right with that. I think LFI and FTR are going to take each other out.
Yes, they are being closer tomorrow, by the way.
It's going to be down to Starks and Bill versus Kings of the Black Throne, and I'm going to agree with Ethan here. I think the House of Black is going to have more gold by the end of this night.
Thank you.
This is a tough one. I don't see FTR. I mean,
I would not be mad if Starks and Bill does retain though, but I want Kings of Black at the throne.
Right.
When does Ricky Starks' contract expire? Is that 24?
Yes,
I believe so.
I think he should be WWE.
Well, that was the thing. I know there's rumors, and again, going through the depths of Wrestle Talk and Cultaholic and whatnot, there's rumors that WWE is going to do another talent raid with Japan and AEW, and Ricky Starks is up there, especially because he's friends with Cody.
Oh my God, yes.
Honestly, he got caught on the camera.
I know. I mean, it's funny. Like you can look at certain AEW wrestlers and be like, they would thrive in WWE, and Ricky Starks is definitely, one of them.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, again, I know that Jericho and we talk about professional wrestling and sports entertainment, but some people just have that neck. Jade Cargill. Yeah. I mean, how could you be mad? It made sense.
Yeah.
You might have people in WWE who have jumped ship, and you're like, I prefer them over here. Because it just makes sense. They just work over here. So,
Join us,
don't-
Sam. Join us. Join us.
Zach did pick FTR to win the
Well, he's
title.
wrong, so it doesn't matter. You know what? I really want to say Starks and Big Bill, just because I think Ricky needs to have a little bit of a title run here.
Okay.
But the argument for the house is strong. And you know what? If you're going to look at 24 and go, we need to like start selling for this new TV deal, and I'm going to get into logistics. If you want to sell, because again, I think the rumor is that they haven't made a deal yet, and the deal their TV deal expires at the end of 24. You really want to get the brand like sold. So I think the Black Throne might be your best bet.
Can't go against family.
Woo.
Woo.
Thanks, Vin.
I guess. Hey, that's some good shit, pal.
We don't
Hey, we at least didn't Lucy Char's last names like Nikki Cross and fucking Karrion Kross did.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right.
Yeah. Let's bring that back up, Scott.
All right.
I can see Starks and Continental Classic.
Oh, that'll be good. That'll be good. Do we even want to talk about this one?
I think we all know who's going to win the main event of this pay-per-view.
MJF, done.
Yeah. MJF, Jay White. Jay White's just had this really awkward thing with stealing MJF's title. It really rubs me the wrong way. I absolutely hate that somebody who's not a champion has this belt for so long. I understand, like, you steal it for a week and the champ gets it back.
Or you hold it up.
Yeah. If you're a heel, you're allowed to touch the belt. You know how I am when it comes to certain things. If you're a face, do not touch the belt if you haven't earned it.
That's a no.
Yes, you don't do it. Stop it. Heels, that's fine. But he's had this belt for how many weeks now?
A month.
Exactly. So it's like, it just makes me feel like MJF's title reign is now tainted because of this. It's just like, yes, he's still defending his title, but he doesn't have a goddamn title when he's defending it. So it's like, I don't know. I think it's weird booking. I don't like it. Of course, just my opinion, but I don't know. I think obviously MJF's going to get the big, yay, I win, finally steal my belt back, and, be done with it.
Zach agrees with us too, but MJF.
Correct. Yeah, I think this is the only match. Well, no, there's a couple, but yeah, he's on board with this one.
Go ahead, Sam.
I was gonna say Jay White would be an awesome champion down the road. The thing, I won't be mad if he takes the title, and I will explain why. Because I like to look at numbers in data. Do you know what Saturday is?
All right, for fine.
Yes. But do you know what Saturday is? November 18th, 2023. It is a day shy of MJF hitting a year mark.
Oh.
So this, first and foremost, we know the obvious. The obvious, MJF wins and he gets a year. I've said this for a long time. He needs to hold on this belt. Hell, make him drop it at Revolution. Imagine him 400-day reign. 400-day reign. That's going to be hashtag 400-day reign. That's what it's going to be. He's going to have it. Actually, that's even past Revolution, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so.
Or up until Revolution, if I'm doing the math correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. So 400-day reign. Awesome. Cool. But imagine, and I said this about Adam Cole, because I think up until Adam was showed up, I had a feeling, but obviously that's not the case now. Especially with them having the Ring of Honor titles. Imagine if Jay White pinned him the day before he hit the year mark.
Ultimate heel.
Yeah, but imagine that. He holds that. And Jay White could have a 90-day title reign and lose the belt even back to MJF. But he's the guy who made sure MJF didn't hit a year.
Yep.
That would be the thing. But that being said, I think next Wednesday you'll be seeing the year celebration of MJF as champion.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I'm not a big fan of belt stealing gimmicks either. By the way, Sami Zayn stole the fucking briefcase and he had to get back the next Raw. But I don't know, like, I like Jay White, but I don't know, this whole stealing, I'm the champ, like, it's honestly, it's cringy. if I'm being brutally honest. It's super cringy.
Yeah.
Like MJF got the belt on Collision, and Jay White's like, "Thank you." I'm like, dude, punch him.
Yep.
He has your property.
Yep.
Like, okay. Here. I'm like, come on, Max. Like, you just look like a bitch. I'm sorry. You look like a big ass bitch. But I think MJF's gonna fucking. Do you think the devil shows up though?
Well, that goes back into what we're talking here. I think the devil absolutely shows up.
Or Warlow. Somebody shows up.
That's the thing. It's just like we don't know who the devil is. It also ties into who this mystery signee person is. Is it one and the same? I don't know. That's the fun part. It's also an extra point for tonight.
You know what, Scott? Scratch that. 2 extra points.
Ooh, all right.
Who's the devil?
Who's the devil?
And who is this signee that Tony Khan has confirmed? And yes, you could pick the same person as both, which, I mean, it's possible. It's very possible.
The champ never gave her extra points, so we'll have to wait.
No.
He actually did give us extra point for who the mystery person would be. Not mystery person, who the signee would be, and I actually laughed. So it's yeah.
Well, let's do the signee then. Let's start there, and then we'll have him pick. But he likes to be a part-time champ. He's going to get part-time answers. So, what did the champ choose?
So for the special signee, his let me read you his exact words.
I don't like where this is going.
So I messaged him. I said extra point for Full Gear. I said, who's the new signee that will appear at Full Gear? So his exact response was, "Oh fuck if I know, Gangrel." So I'm like, okay.
All right. Well, there's an extra point. That's not granted. That would be fascinating.
That'd be fucking funny.
I would laugh my ass off.
But I think when you make, and again, since he's got to be wrong, and we got to make sure that we're on top here,
right?
I think when Tony Khan makes this kind of signing, I mean, you can't sign some. Not Gangrel's not a big deal,
but he was a big deal in the '90s and early 2000s, not 2023.
Same thing with Sting, but Sting had a way. He was further up the totem pole for a long time.
Yep.
So I totally spelled Gangrel wrong, but they're both of these are tough because there's a lot going on right now.
Right.
I'm going to give you who I don't think the devil is. I'm going to just start there. I don't think it's Samoa Joe.
No.
You know, if Samoa Joe comes in and helps MJF to retain the title, that's some WCW early 90s shit. It's like the first time the devil shows up, he's like this, and next thing you know, it's Joe. You're like,
yep.
Huh.
Yep.
So, signee, I'm going to throw this out there because there's a lot of people right now. I'm not going to say CM Punk. I'm going to clear that off the table right now. Dolph Ziggler. Dolph, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think he's doing anything right now.
He's not, but
I will not up yet.
Correct. I will. Yeah, I'll save you that. He still has a 90-day, and I think that doesn't expire until next month.
Okay, so he would that'd be a Revolution thing, if anything.
Correct.
All right. Yeah. So then I will. That's good to know. That's why I got you guys. What if he shows up as Colonel Sanders though?
Ooh.
Colonel Sigler, Nick Sigler.
Okay, now you've made it difficult.
Do you want us to go?
Yeah, go.
Right.
I've been thinking about that one all day.
The signee for me, Mercedes Moné. You want to you want to boost up your women's division? She was already there at All In. I mean, it's for me, it's almost too easy. But that's just me.
Joe Cancer, Undertaker.
Oh my god.
Actual answer,
If Taker shows up anywhere besides WWE, I probably will fall over dead because I'm pretty sure that.
Dallas.
Yeah, that's right.
it's the Punisher. But actual answer, I'm gonna go with Scott Mercedes Monet. Now, if I had to say, like, if we're doing like a male and I would have said Will Ospreay if his contract wasn't in February.
Mm.
But I'm gonna go with Mercedes. I mean, like Scott said, they showed her literally at All In.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go Mercedes, and then Devil. We'll talk about that in a second. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Mercedes Monet.
Just off that logic, I'll follow suit only because she seemed to have somehow become more popular because she's not with WWE.
Yep.
Because it's a mystique, you know. You leave the company,
Yep.
and you were a big star. Why did you leave? You know, what did you leave for?
Yep.
I would make the argument Ronda Rousey, but I'm going to assume she has a 90-day clause that is.
No, she's wrestling tonight at third as recording. Wrestling Revolver.
All right. Okay.
It's her and Maria Shafir versus Athena Billy Starks.
Interesting.
It sounds like an ROH match in the future.
Final battle.
So that means Ronda's going to be okay. They really boost that one. They need to just get that. They need a show specifically for the women at this point.
I would not be opposed to that at all. I think that would
Have
be
an hour. Just
Rampage. Ta-da.
What? All right. Big one.
Who's the devil?
Who is the devil?
Wait, Sam, did you say Mercedes Monet or were you going Rousey? Okay. Watch, it'll be Ronda Rousey. Bet you any money.
Oh my god.
Is it too late to change?
The show's not over yet.
All right, you know what? I'm cashing my one change. I'm going Ronda Rousey.
All right.
I'm probably gonna be super wrong, but I'm gonna
watch it be Mercedes. You're gonna be so freaking mad.
No, actually, okay, never mind. I'm gonna keep Monet. I'm gonna.
Oh, come on. All right. We're gonna start calling you the Big Show. You flipping back and forth.
Okay, I'm gonna say with Monet. Final pick. There.
All right.
Don't let me change anymore.
Okay.
And Mr. Zach is wrong, so he's losing this.
But I would not be surprised as Rousey though. Okay, now let's go to the devil.
Who? You know what? I'm gonna say it because I think we've had this conversation. And correct me if I'm wrong, and then you guys are gonna tell me, nope, not available yet. Sami Callihan.
I mean, he has ties to MJF, like in the past. Makes a lot of sense.
And he's a free agent, right?
Correct.
Yes. So imagine on Saturday, thumbs up, thumbs down.
That'd be actually kind of Well, I mean, if he's on to AEW, I mean, he can still do his Revolver promotion, and he's best friends with Moxley. By the way, Moxley's wrestling tonight. Well, we're recording Thursday, but on Friday, the show already happened. But they're at Revolver, so
yeah, so
they're already in the area. So I mean, Sam's not wrong. That's a good pick. I'm not gonna lie.
That was going to be my pick too, because they've already kind of started doing it. Like when the devil shows up, you notice like the background gets kind of like fuzzy, and that's prime impact Sami Callihan. So I mean, it kind of screams it. The only like the other like wild like out of the blue pick would be Adam Cole. The injury was fake, and he's there to attack Jay White, but I don't know. But I'm like 80% that's Sami Callihan.
It's gonna be shocking. Like Adam Cole would be shocking, but we know that he's had surgery.
Right.
So then you're like, but you've had surgery, so how would have you attacked him months ago?
Right.
So, and it's been a while. Aside from Adam Copeland at Wrestle Dream, they've had very few signings in the recent past 6 months.
Yep.
The cards used to be like, oh, we got like 40 new people we've signed who are big.
Yep.
I mean, they did sign Kota Ibushi, so
yeah, but it wasn't like
no, I know
at a pay-per-view. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was the one thing I think AEW for the first few years did really well was their shows. People would show up and you were like, I don't know who that is, but I'm really fascinated. Or it's like they sign. I'll never forget John Moxley showing up at the end of Double or Nothing.
Yep. That was
Like,
nuts.
That was nuts. That was awesome.
Yeah.
To me, and again, Jericho was doing things in and out, and Jericho signing with AEW was a big deal.
Yes.
Jericho, I argue that Jericho and Kenny Omega was what ignited the spark for AEW. However, Moxley showing up was the moment you're like, this is real.
Yep.
This is really happening.
Yep.
So, that being said, Ethan, I'll let you make your choice.
Well, before I do, I'm going to name everybody that I seen say online for the Devil. Jack Perry, because of the glass, Crimea River. Adam Cole, Roderick Strong, Britt Baker. Not even joking.
No, I know you're not.
Guys, so what happened was, so I guess they were doing a Dojo Cat video. Did you guys see it on social media? They were promoting
I
Dojo
heard
Cat.
about that, yeah.
So Baker does this, and everybody's like, Devil, she's the Devil.
Yeah.
But I don't think it. I mean, like, I get it. Maybe like come the aid of Adam Cole. I do like Sammy Count. Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. I'm just gonna say Cole, just to be safe. Fuck
Adam
it.
Cole?
Why not?
All right.
But I would not be mad if it was Callahan.
All right, folks. There we have it, and we already know that Mr. Zach is wrong. So I hope he's listening, and I hope he goes back. We might have to make a compilation of me saying he's wrong when he loses the belt.
It's true.
Wow, my achy breaky heart.
Because I would hope that if I was champion and you guys said I was wrong every single time, then I lost the belt, you would do the same for me.
It's true.
Scott would be like, I'm going to tell you every time that we said you were going to be wrong and we were right.
Yeah.
But for fuck's sakes, he caught up to me already.
So, Scott, just before we hop off, let's do a quick point count again with where everyone stands.
Makes me so very happy to do this. Yeah. So your boy here has come out of nowhere. In the last 4 shows, I've gotten 5 points, including a clean sweep.
I think that's the
Crown
first
jewel.
season.
The first one this season. So that gave me 2 points, gives me 5. I am now at a dead heat tie with Ethan. And then
tie, man. Dude.
and then tied for third is Sam and our current champion, Mr. Zach. So it's still anybody's game. We still have 8 or 9 more points that are events that are left. So this is definitely it's still anybody's game. Exactly.
No one's officially eliminated yet.
Nope.
You were on the bridge though.
I was in trouble.
It was funny. Like you're like, uh-oh. I was like, oh, I think Scott might be out. And then out of nowhere.
I had lost the first 7 shows.
Which is insane.
0 for 7, how on fire I was at the end of last season to be 0-7 going into SummerSlam. I was just like, my God, I need something. And then ever since then, the only one I lost was All In, and that's what Zach won. But everything else, I've won every single thing since then.
I tied.
I will not be mad if I never win this championship. However, I hope to continue looking at this and how infuriating this is. Out of the first 5 shows, 3 of them being WWE, I got those right and won those.
Yep.
And Scott and Ethan, the only guys I think who watched the product, got none of them right.
Yep.
So I hope my mind games continue every year. So it's like, oh, damn it, Sam's already on top. How? He doesn't even know WWE's a product anymore.
Hey, now I can brag because I got the finish of Impact. So, I mean.
That's true.
Well,
we'll see. If you lose, ship it in the bank. I'm gonna laugh my ass off at you.
I know. I'll laugh.
Impact.
Yeah, the one guy who doesn't. I will laugh too. Don't worry. I will laugh.
I guess I'm gonna have to get back on the Impact train for the next month and see what happens, so I can make decent picks.
Yeah, but I send you results, and I think you're doing Power Slam. I mean, no.
We've been busy.
I know.
We will get back to Power Slam. We'll get back to get all the weekly stuff going.
Impact's actually been really good though this past couple years.
It has. There was like a 9-month stretch. We're in that for a while. Really enjoyed it. But guys, thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to follow us on X, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram as Above the Ring. You know where to find us. We've said it a billion times. We're all attached to our accounts. We are on all streaming platforms. Definitely make sure to like, share, subscribe on YouTube specifically. We're trying to grow that channel on YouTube. Please make sure that you tell people why Ship Stews and Above the Ring is the podcast that you're choosing and why they should listen to us as well. Full Gear weekend. Here we are. End of the year. Guys, don't forget to ship it. And as always, do not forget to join the Bedlam.